What's going on, guys? Seth and Chevy here. We just watched episode 7 of season 2 of dandadan. We'll be talking full spoilers ahead, so hopefully you've had a chance to watch this episode, and we'll do a real quick recap before we review it. Momo is doing her part-time job. She's definitely not super into it, but she's doing it. Her and Akarun, he was going to wait for her. She didn't want him to, but he ended up doing it anyway, so they had a little moment. Coming back home, Gigi is working on his ability to keep control over Evil Eye. They test some lukewarm soy sauce on him, and he's able to contain Evil Eye. Big advancement for him. He's a quick learner, apparently. He's trying all the cheese stuff. It's all working out. But then through an accident between him and Ira, she spills cold liquid all over him. Are you going to say something?
Nope.
And he turns into Evil Eye when everybody, wasn't really expecting it in the moment. And obviously he's been planning an attack because he traps Momo inside of his spirit box thing with him and goes to attack her. She's able to defend herself, but then he narrows the room, luckily, and he starts choking her. Luckily, she had put water in her mouth right before she got sucked in there, spit it all over his face, turned him back. We get a moment where Akarun shoves Gigi away. Gigi's already kind of freaked out about what he did, but then also the element of, basically feeling like he betrayed his friends, and then seeing Granny's hand all messed up when she tried to get into the spirit box. He's got a lot going on and feeling bad about what's going on here. Also seems like kind of a backstep in his progress of what he was able to do earlier. And then Akarun wants to get stronger. He wants to learn how to throw punches. The mantis alien dude won't teach him how to do it. But I was just laughing because the whole D's and he's just pointing around talking about like violence isn't good, stuff like that. Turbo Granny sees that he is working on his punches and starts asking if he wants to get better at punching or get stronger, and convinces him that he needs to get stronger, basically, especially since he's using her abilities and she thinks he's weak. So she would like to see him get stronger if he's going to be using her abilities. They go to school in the middle of the night, and Ira follows them, and they're going to train to get stronger. She kind of gives an example of through music, not quite the speed, but the complexity of his power versus Gigi, and even Ira's. I forgot what her ghost or her spirit. Silky.
I think so. It's something.
Yeah, it's been a while since we saw her pop out, except for in this episode she does for a second. But basically saying that the complexity of their ability is at a higher tempo than what he's got going on. And so that happens, and then we get some weird spirit versions of like Beethoven and other people show up with different colored eyes looking like Power Rangers. And apparently this was expected by Turbo Granny because she seems not surprised at all. And then the episode ends. Thoughts?
So, I mean, basically, we've begun the training arc.
You guys wondering when I was going to start because last episode they were talking about, like, we want to get stronger. I'm like, are we going to do, like, a fucking, strengthening arc?
Yeah. Which... obviously happens in pretty much every anime, but that's fine. The beginning where they kind of have to, or after the maid cafe part, which was very adorable. But when you get to the part where Gigi, makes, some progress and then gets a harsh reality check again, you're kind of starting to see like everyone. The fatigue is setting in for a lot of people on the situation, and obviously, like, they care about each other, but it's starting to wear on people.
Even the conversation between Granny and what's his name, Manjiro, where he's saying that we should just call the Exorcist back, basically, and just take care of this because next time won't be the same because now he's learned from this. Next attack will be worse.
Well, and yeah, we saw that when the moment he turned, like everyone was on like already filling their cup up, like mid transformation, they were ready. They've like very practiced, and he instantly had a barrier up while simultaneously handcuffing Momo to the ceiling of it. So
yeah, because I mean he's in there every time he attempts something, they get him. So he's only learning from this and going like it's only got time to strategize. So
well, and it also shows that he's because they keep emphasizing that his strength is only going to get stronger because he's like basically an infant. And,
so it's getting worse.
Yeah, and then obviously we have the confrontation, which turned out well this time, but that's kind of supposed to be the whole point of it. Is like that was fortunate this time. No one could actually stop him though, including very powerful grandma. So yeah, I think it's a good catalyst to basically like enforce the training arc that we're basically getting ready to go into. So I am curious what this is going to mean for Momo, because she also wanted to get stronger, and I don't know what she's doing to do as such right now, but she'll probably have her time as well. But as far as the two possessed power users go, I'm looking forward to seeing what training equals when it comes to taking on 5 musicians. So
It's so weird.
but the show is anything but normal. So looking forward to seeing what that's like. We got obviously a little bit of a preview, so we know that there will be some combat going forward, but we'll have to wait and see.
I thought this was a good episode. After the last episode, which I thought was great as well, but like had more of like a fun feeling to the whole episode, this one definitely felt a little more somber and down tempo, in the sense that I feel bad for Gigi, because he's trying to both care, be empathetic towards Evil Eye, but also he's got some real people in his life that he is doubting, or worried that he can't protect, that he's becoming a nuisance to, and
that he's physically harming.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that, like you were saying, they're also showing signs of fatigue of it. I mean, the way Akarun shoved him out of the way, I don't think it was a personal thing, but out of a reaction, it was like, get the hell out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, while he's trying to help Momo, and that, gave him the boost to want to get stronger so he can protect her, basically, and everyone else. So, yeah, that was an interesting scene, because Gigi just seemed really phased by it.
Yeah.
I like the scene in the beginning with Momo, though, doing the job. It's something she's definitely not into. Seeing Akarun, being a good dude and caring about her. When he said he was going to hang out all night and they left, I was like, you better come back. He did. So definitely what we want. The training arc, I'm curious to see where that goes. I'm sure it'll only be like an episode, but I really liked the dynamic of, and we kind of talked about while we're watching it, but like Turbo Granny being nonchalantly involved with everything while acting like she doesn't care is a really interesting character for her that I really enjoy, because she's always just kind of observing everything and always has an opinion on things. And when things, go down, she ends up helping people, but in a way that just seems like, she's not trying to. And so it's interesting that she's getting ready to, help Akarun, but at the same time, it's like, well, you make my powers look bad because you're weak, and making fun of him when he started jumping up and down, but also actually having a point to what she's doing. I enjoy her interactions with everybody. And then her interaction with Ira was also funny when she turned into her Silky or whatever, because as soon as she started talking shit, fucking Turbo Granny was just like ready to go, but also just getting like held down on the ground, which is funny.
She still has big attitude and a little body.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know where it's going with the composers coming out of nowhere. I don't understand why they're like that, but well, we'll find out in the next episode. Definitely curious to see where that goes, and curious to see how the training goes. Also, like you said, how Momo will get any training, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because yeah, she's being left out of that. So it seems like every time Akron wants to do anything to get stronger, he has to go do it by himself secretly somewhere because he's embarrassed. Because just like behind the school, like
Right.
he was back there doing push-ups and
Working
stuff.
out,
Yeah.
yeah.
So also they did a really good job on animating a weak punch because I was watching him like punch and it looked
was
so
awful.
bad. Yeah, it looked so bad. And I was like, that's pretty good when you can just make a punch in animation look bad. But yeah, overall, really good episode. A lot of like underlying factors that are kind of building towards something that I think will be worthwhile. So can't wait for the next episode. And yeah, good episode, of course.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Let us know in the comments what do you guys think about this episode. What were some of your favorite parts? Maybe there's things in this episode we didn't talk about that you want to talk about. And where do you think things are going? Unless you know, please don't tell us. We don't want spoilers. We're watching the show blindly, and it's more fun that way. And yeah, we got more views coming. We got Kaiju number 8. We got to watch the most recent episode. We'll be doing the one that's coming up soon as well. We're watching Sakamoto Days. We'll do a season review for that, and we will take recommendations. If you have anything you'd like us to watch, movies, anime, whatever, can't guarantee we'll watch it, but we'll take it into consideration. And yeah, I think that's everything. Also, we got to finish Shogun when we have time because we're like right at the end of it. Yeah, I've been Seth. This has been Chevy, though. Until the next review, we will talk to you guys later.